Some things are indescribable. Some things are just hard to explain. And sometimes what you're going through or what you experience is just difficult to even explain. And that's okay. Some things that are not okay, it's okay to not be okay with whatever it is you're facing. Welcome to Lesson Every Day. It's your host, LAT, and listen, I have missed the day, and that is very unlikely that I do, but I did miss a day on Friday, and although I did not share on podcasts, I did share on my blog, so if you are not following or subscribing to the blog, if you are wanting to get daily updates, except for the weekends, unless it's a special occasion or I'm just feeling up to it, you will want to follow me on bluetbutterfly.wordpress.com. Again, bluetbutterfly.wordpress.com. More than likely, I'm always posting on the blog before I even do a podcast, but I'm here with you guys today, okay? And I do want to talk on what I was feeling on Friday, and then I want to talk about what I want to share with you today, which is so let me just say, so Friday I wrote about levels of boundaries. No, I take that back. I think I talked about loyalty. That's right. So Friday I talked about loyalty. Levels of boundaries was the last podcast, but loyalty. So I want to talk about loyalty, and I also want to talk about not staying where pain left you or trauma left you. Let's just get right into talking about, loyalty first, okay? Loyalty. Man, it's so much to say about loyalty, right? A lot of people have their definings of loyalty. I define loyalty of, having that I got your back, I'm with you, I support you. I may not always agree, but I support you, and I'm gonna have your back, right? And I'll be there as when you need a helping hand, or I'll be there. And not only that, but loyalty to me is that protection, that truth be told, I got you. If I got you, if I'm with you, I protect you, I got you, that's having a back. And so let me just get into the part about, honestly, we go into a lot of friendships, a lot of relationships, a lot of workships. Once we start defining some kind of trust and building on some kind of bond, or believing that we have found, someone trustworthy, then we tend to have that mindset that they're going to be loyal, a loyal friend, a loyal spouse, a loyal, close buddy, whatever title or representation that you have, right? And the thing is, people will let you down, and there is no perfect person. And at the end of the day, expectations of people not being able to, how do I say this? Having a high expectations that a person will never let you down is unreal. It's not real. It's not realistic, okay? Because there will be something that happens, and it could be small, it could be large. It depends on the person and how they perceive it, right? that you get let down, that they become unfaithful, that they, hurt you, do something that you don't necessarily agree to, and everything like that. So honestly, when it comes to loyalty, it's really hard to find people nowadays, honestly, that's loyal. But I will say those that do have real ones and loyal friends, loyal family members, loyal tongue-tied, loyal people in your life, appreciate them more than you normally do, because at the end of the day, it's really hard to find those ride or dies, those people that will continue to have your back and have your best interests at heart. And it's very rare to find people that will keep it 100 or 1,000 and that are going to be true, and have good tendencies. Okay, so make sure you thank them, appreciate them, and appreciate them more than normal, because again, it's rare to have those. But if you do, hey, shout out, that's what's up. But for those who have run into loyalty issues, and those that have run into people being loyal or appearing to be loyal in some type of time span or time frame, and they turn around and become disloyal. It can happen, okay? Loyal can become disloyal. So I hope you're catching what I'm saying, okay? And when you find loyalty or loyal becoming disloyal, it brings broken trust. It brings pain. It brings hurt. It may bring anger. A lot of different emotions, depending on the person, depending on their perception, depending on what it is, right? Forgiveness is definitely necessary. However, forgiving does not mean that you have to, renew or give this, have to mend to befriend again, if that makes sense. Hopefully you get what I'm saying. So just make sure you know who you are and know, what loyal look like to you. And don't be so quick to jump to, the conclusion that, oh yeah, this person is loyal, okay? Again, loyal becomes disloyal sometimes in some situations. Again, everybody just can't, everybody doesn't fit the expectations that you put out there, and everybody don't respect boundaries, and everybody isn't going to always have your best interest at heart, no matter how long they've been riding with you or rocking with you or anything like that. Sometimes you got to do I believe, now, normal speaking, and I got to get better at this. I believe that as a person, and that you're a good person, that you're the person that, you have people back, you communicate, you're honest, you're open, you have best interest, people's best interest at heart and everything like that. I believe that you should always protect yourself. And how do you protect yourself? Well, I believe just like we take weekly, monthly, daily self-checks, self-checkups, self-awareness, checking in with self-care and everything. I think you should do a line check of the people that's in your life, and make sure you're tapping in and checking and making sure that you have, how do I put this? Not that you're just there to receive what you need to receive, but I would do a line check to make sure that, hey, everything is still good, smooth, and nothing's changed. Because people change, right? People change. People go through different seasons, and people also, I just have to say it, people change. Like, that's nothing else to say. People change. So when people change, you don't know how they're vibing anymore. Okay. Something may happen to them where their vibe is different. So the thing is, you have to do a line check. You have to do a line check, the circle check, you know what I'm saying? Trust check. And however that looks like to you, check in, seeing, if you have, seeing where the person is, where they are in life, that you trust and that you rock with and everything, and make sure that you're good. And that trust check could be more so like, maybe you do have to slow up on what you say around this person or what you can share. And you may have to find someone else to confide in, or someone else that you trust or anything like that. So that's a line check, friend check, trust check, however you want to call it. Okay. All I'm saying is that when you're doing your self-check, self-awareness, you have to also be aware of the people that you're keeping close to you and the people that you're keeping in your circle. And you have to be at that point where you do a line check, a trust check. Who's holding the line with you? Who are you, looking in your life that helps hold the line down with you, right? Who helps, along the way? Are they the same people? Are they making the same choices that, align with where you guys are going and how you guys are growing in your different aspects? Are your paths still, rocking together? Are your paths still aligned? And different things like that. So, yes. And I think I have said enough about the becoming disloyal and everything, and having to just, check the people that you trust and check your line. Make sure that, again, that your life is still being aligned to who you are allowing, and make sure your season is still en route and the people that are there are supposed to be there. So do a line check, do a box check, triangle check, however many you have. Just do a check and a check up, because you got to check around to make sure everything is still lining up with your season, who you are becoming, and your future, the direction you're headed. Are these people, are they still connected, or do I need to disconnect? Do I need to pull away? Do I need to, say, hey, sorry, but not sorry. We just not on the same page anymore. Our path has taken two different routes, and it's just not aligning anymore. And that's okay. Hey, it's okay to disconnect and hey, it is what it is. Basically, that's how I look at it. In some cases, and you just got to keep it real, because again, I would rather be safe than sorry. Okay. And however you want to look at that or take it for what it is or whatever. And I just went through a situation that I share, again, more details on blueteabutterfly.wordpress.com. Check it out. You will see the blog about loyalty, and you'll be able to kind of hear more of what I just experienced or what I went through or whatever, with having to it hit me by surprise, right? And I don't want you, so I'm sharing this because I want you to do your check. I want you to do your checkup, because at the end of the day, again, better safe than sorry. I wound up being sorry than safe. I thought I was good, and I didn't do a line check. So this is my encouragement to you. Do a line check. Check around your circle, check around in your life, and seeing who needs to be there and who doesn't need to be there, and who's real and who's not, praying for the spirit of discernment. You can never get too comfortable with the people you rock with. And I say that in a wise way, not to say that the people that you rocking with will betray you, this, that, and the third. It can happen to me. But what I'm saying is just to be wise than foolish, and to let's just, we live in a world where, honestly, again, people change. So the thing I'm advising you on this, and this is the last input I'll put out there for the topic loyalty, because I really do want to get into, what I want to talk about today. But as far as loyalty, just being honest, you have to get to a point where you have to sit and just know who's supposed to be there and who no longer needs to be there. Okay. And not only that, at the end of the day, again, I said people change and stuff like that, but you have to, I believe truly that you can't ever get too comfortable. And I say that because, again, people change. So you can stay comfortable, but always still pray constantly for the spirit of discernment so that you can really discern that spirit, because people can fool you, and they can fool you for years. Trust me. I know this. They can fool you for years, and you thinking you rocking, you trusting somebody, sharing your deepest secrets with and everything like that. And bam, they would just been waiting for a moment, and they set you up for failure, or they betray you. And again, this is not bashing anyone or anything like that, like saying, hey man, you can't trust nobody. No, that's not what I'm saying, because God will let you know. But I'm just saying, stay prayed up. That's what it is. Stay prayed up. And as long as you keep God first, he'll lead you, and you won't be misled when it comes to. But make sure it's him talking to you and not the world, the music, the people. Like, make sure you have a sound mind when you make your decisions and everything like that. And just know who's for you and who's not for you. So yes, anyway, that's on loyalty, you guys. That's kind of the topic I wanted to talk on for Friday that I didn't get to share with you guys. So hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I hope this helps you. So yeah, so now let's get into today's topic. All right, so today I wanted to talk about making sure you don't stay where you are. And when I say this, I mean in the perspective of when pain finds you, or you find pain, when trauma happens, or when hurt becomes, when hurt comes knocking on your door, or when different experiences start to happen to you, back on back, struggle after struggle, and it gets you down. And I'm not gonna say that it's not right for you to be down, because you know what, everybody responds differently. And I am going to continue to talk this week and share to let some things that I've been feeling on the inside from some things that happened to me recently. I want to share with you guys in a way of where's my mindset now, right? So that'll be, this will be a continuous topic throughout this week. But I want to just make sure you guys know that wherever you are in life, if you are at that place of being down, or feeling like you have been put back in a box, or you feel like you have been hurt, traumatized, in pain, or even met by betrayal, you can't stay there. I know that is hard to hear, especially when you're early on with the pain, and early on with the hurt, and early on with the shame, and early on with, the discomfort and the disbelief that you just got betrayed. And not only that, but that you just been traumatized, that you've been violated or anything like that. So the thing is that I don't want you to stay there. I don't want you to be caught staying there, because you have to fight for your life, and you got to fight back. How do you fight back? You got to get back up. And when I say don't stay down, I believe that honestly, when it's your time and when you're ready, you find your way to get back up again. Because guess what? If you don't get back up again, then you let pain win, you let hurt win, and then you let the trauma win and take the best of you. Don't let it take the best of you. At the beginning, you're going to have to embrace, and it's going to hurt, but that's okay. At the end of the day, I want you to know it's okay not to be okay. But not only that, but you just can't stay down. You can't stay down. You got to get back up. And this is my words to you, because I truly believe that at the end of the day, you got to get back up. You getting back up is showing that, you know what, that problem or situation or that bad experience or that nightmare or darkness didn't keep you down, and it didn't win. It thought it took everything from you. Yes, maybe you felt like that at the beginning, but this is how you're going to end with a win, because you're going to get back up again. Yes, this is me trying to use my freestyle words to share with you, because today I want to share with you about you can't stay down. You can't stay down, and you can't let that take the best of you, even though, again, you're going to feel like it has taken all the rest of you, but you got to get back up again. You got to get back up to win, because, again, it wants to keep you down, and it wants to keep you from being the best you, but you got to find you again. So I encourage you today and end this podcast by saying it's okay, and you're going to be okay. It may not feel like it right now, but guess what? As long as you find your way back up again and you find who you are again, truly, it may take some time, but do it at your own time and at your own pace. All I'm saying is just to win this race, you got to get back up again, because that's how you win. You win, and you let them know that nothing is stopping you or holding you down. You won't stay where they found you. You won't stay where trauma found you. You won't stay where the hurt buried you. You won't stay where the pain locked you up. You won't stay in the box. You won't stay trapped. You will get back up again, and that will be your win. That's my encouragement for you today. I love you guys. Keep your head up. I will be coming back with you with some heartfelt, deep thoughts throughout this week, because I believe that, hey, what I go through could be a life survival kit for someone else. And again, I love you guys. Stay encouraged. Be blessed. And nevertheless, don't stay where you are. Get back up again. You can't stay down. Don't let anything or anybody keep you down. Find your way and find who you are again at your own time and pace. But just know the ultimate goal is to get back up again, so that you can show pain, hurt, sadness, trauma, drama, all of this, that you will rise again. Be blessed. Love you.